Hi everybody, my name is Rita Veneziale and I am the composer of the next piece. I am currently living in Rochester, New York, where I am getting my master's degree in contemporary media and film composition from the Beale Institute at the Eastman School of Music. I am currently sitting in the very snowy Highland Park. It's not only pretty in the snowy weather, but it really blossoms in May and June when all of the lilac bushes blossom. And to celebrate that, the community gets together and has what we call the Lilac Festival. It's a huge festival in the middle of Rochester where the whole community comes together. There's lots of good food, games, and a lot of local businesses come and sell some of their items. So it's a great way to get involved in the community. Lots of musical performances all day, every day, from every genre and style, and also levels. There's a bunch of local bands, and sometimes they bring in some major ensembles as well. But there's also a lot of student groups, which I find really inspiring. They bring in some grade school and collegiate levels. I had the pleasure of performing here in 2024. It was really, really special, and I felt so supported in my community, and I was so honored to have that opportunity. This is so inspirational to me because the community really gathers together to enjoy not only the beautiful scenery that we have here in Rochester, but we also get to come together and share our craft. When I write my music, I'm always looking for a way to challenge myself and try something new. So in this piece, I was trying out a bit more of a minimalist style, but also keeping some of the elements of music that I really love to work with. My main focus was creating texture and really following this feeling I had in my heart the whole time I was going with it. While writing this piece, I was thinking about someone very close to my family who unfortunately is very, very ill and will not be getting better anytime soon. So I wanted to write something that made me think of him and how inspiring he has been in my life. He's one of those people you could talk to for years and years and learn something new every time. It's like he had lived 1,000 different lives and was a million people before we met the person he was today. So I really was trying to capture that element in the way that I see that in my own life at only 23. Changing with the Tide aims to represent the way that our lives are constantly changing, and we can look back to different moments, different years, and see that how much we have grown, and almost it's like we're looking at a different person. While I was thinking about this and writing the piece, I couldn't stop thinking about the way that connects to the ocean and the way the water is constantly pulling in and out, and that one little speck of dust or sand or stone is constantly moving around and probably will never be in the same place twice. I feel that that was just a really great connection to what I was feeling at that time and how I wanted to represent this special person in this piece. And while writing this piece, I was given a lot of time to reflect on how this applies to myself and as well as others around me, how we are constantly changing, and even though it seems so gradual and we don't notice at the time, but when we look back to who we were a year ago, there is so much that has happened and there's so much different. And it's good change, and how we should embrace that change the same way that the ocean continues to flow and ebb and move. We should embrace that beautiful natural change. By the end of this piece, I hope that you can find that contentment with yourself in the way that you are growing, and I hope you can feel inspired going into the future in the way that you will continue to grow and change. Please enjoy Changing with the Tide.